10 least popular seaside destinations in the UK. Before we show you the 10 least popular seaside destinations in the UK, we want to tell you that we would not take responsibility or credit for this ranking. The ranking is based on a survey of over 4,000 people. Almost 100 seaside towns and villages were ranked based on the quality of service and seaside facilities. The result is what you're about to enjoy now. Here's the list of the 10 least seaside destinations in the UK. In this current ranking, you may find some surprises and upsets. If you're a regular vacationer and love to spend time at seaside resorts, you may have been to some of these 10 least seaside destinations in the UK. In any case, you'll find this presentation instructive. 10. Skegness, Lincolnshire, England. On the Lincolnshire coast of the North Sea, you will find the town of Skegness, 69 kilometres to Lincoln and 35 kilometres northeast of Boston. We are starting with this seaside town and a civil parish in the East Lindsey district of Lincolnshire. Skegness once ranked as the worst seaside resort in the UK. It therefore should come as no surprise if it is found on this list of the 10 least popular seaside destinations. Weighted over 100, it averages only 48. If you need proof of this, here it is. In an ONS study of 57 English seaside resorts not long ago, Skegness proved to be the most deprived seaside town. For example, 61.5% of their statistical areas were in the country's most deprived quintile. 9. Weston-Super-Mare, Somerset, England. In Somerset is where you'll find the town of Weston-Super-Mare, which is among the least popular seaside locations in the UK. This town, also known as Weston, is in North Somerset, England, lying by the Bristol Channel, 32 kilometres southwest of Bristol. The popularity of Weston as a seaside holiday destination has suffered a decline in recent times because of the advent of cheap foreign holidays. The demise of the traditional works holidays usually declared for and by heavy and manufacturing industries is also a big blow. In a nutshell, Weston is rated among the least mainly due to economic reasons. 8. llfracombe, Devon, England. In the 8th position of the least popular seaside destinations in the UK is llfracombe, also tagged as a seaside resort on the North Devon coast of England. The unpopularity of this civil parish with a small harbour surrounded by cliffs actually is usually from within. In the last few years, the confidence in the authorities of the town has waned. People in the street in llfracombe no longer expect a better future. This is terribly affecting the quality of services and disposition of the hospitality workers in the town. If you receive a kind of unwelcoming or uncomplimentary treatment, please note that this is due to no other thing but the general atmosphere of the town. 7. Margate, Kent, England. On the north coast of Kent in southeast England, you'll find Margate, a seaside town. The town is definitely a seaside resort, but it's living far below that designation. It'll be more appropriate to be referred to as Maritime Port, as it was known in the Middle Ages. We find it here among the 10 least popular seaside destinations in the UK due to the fact that, according to over 4,000 reviewers, it is too crowded beyond what can be controlled and it lacks the modern sophistication of seaside resorts. 6. Lowestoft, Suffolk, England. We are now in Suffolk, in England, where we find the 6th one of the 10 least popular seaside resorts in the UK. Lowestoft, recognised as a coastal town, is a civil parish in the East Suffolk district of Suffolk. Located 177 kilometres northeast of London, 61 kilometres northeast of Ipswich and 35 kilometres southeast of Norwich, it is the most easterly UK settlement. However, it still has a lot of work to do to gain or retain its popularity as a seaside destination. Because the unemployment rate is higher than the national average, the quality of service in Lowestoft is terrible. Many people living in this place are universal credit claimants. Therefore, hospitality is not a priority here. 5. Worthing, West Sussex, England. Worthing in West Sussex in southeast England is number 5 on the list of the 10 least popular seaside destinations in the UK. The town, located 79 kilometres south of London and 16 kilometres west of Brighton and Hove, has 5 train stations with direct routes to London Victoria and London Bridge in 90 minutes. Worthing has only started gaining some popularity as a town for commuters and a relocation destination. It has not yet attained the desired popularity as a seaside destination. 4. Morecambe, Lancashire, England. Many people will be more than surprised if they don't find Morecambe, a town in the city of Lancaster in Lancashire, on this list of the 10 least popular seaside destinations in the UK. The truth is that they would be disappointed. We think Morecambe is still to be considered a seaside resort just to fill the numbers. It has lost all that since around the mid-20th century. Things that shouldn't be heard of in a resort where people are hoping to have a nice time are being heard of in this place. The crime rate is high. The holidaymakers in the place have found that they are likely to put on a downward spiral of ill health if they return there. High rate of deprivation and bad health are also doing their bit. 3. Great Yarmouth, Norfolk, England. The third least popular seaside destination in the UK is Yarmouth, which some people refuse to call by its full name of Great Yarmouth because they could not see anything great about the place. At any rate, the place is a recognised seaside resort town in Norfolk. It is located 30 kilometres east of Norwich. Some of the reviewers are of the view that the beach in Great Yarmouth is dirty, and even though a lot of work had gone into making the place better. In the opinion of others, all this place has to offer is a horrendous concrete building looking very awful. Others think that the Victorian houses at the port have been covered by what they described as those horrible leisure centres full of neons, fluorescent colours and junk food. 2. Colwyn Bay, Conwy, Wales. Colwyn Bay, a town and community in Conwy County Borough, is the second least popular seaside destination on our list according to the reviewers. Surely many recognise this town in Conwy on the north coast of Wales, where it is overlooking the Irish Sea, as a seaside resort within the historic county of Denbighshire. According to the visitors, however, the quality of the resort is quite questionable. From what we saw, read and heard, Colwyn Bay can hardly score more than 58%. That is not good enough to be considered among the most popular. To appreciate its popularity, consider a comment from a top-rated reviewer who complained that Colwyn Bay has been a terrible dump for too long, couldn't get out fast enough. Another visitor added that Colwyn Bay is a drab, miserable, run-down little place with hardly any shops left. 1. Burnham-on-Sea, Somerset, England. This positioning depends on your view of Burnham-on-Sea, a seaside town located in Somerset, England. While some may rate Burnham-on-Sea one of the best seaside resorts in the UK, we want to agree with those who believe it's one of the least popular seaside destinations in the UK. The reason is simple. It depends on what different individuals want to see and enjoy at the seaside. Something else that may score this own low on popularity is the crowd. It doesn't enjoy as regular tourists visit as many other seaside destinations here. What we do know about this town at the mouth of the River Parrett upon Bridgewater Bay is that the bigger is not always the better, and the most crowded is not always the best. The majority of those who have visited this place are not willing to return there. Have you been to any of these 10 least seaside destinations in the UK? Whatever your answer, please let's know what you feel about the ranking. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. This is Learning Canteen.